I'm Connor Coach, linebacker at Cherokee Bluff High School.
My name is Dylan Haley. I play corner receiver at Cherokee Bluff High School.
My name is Jackson Perkle. I play running back for Cherokee Bluff.
Alex Titolovich, outside linebacker, tight end.
Welcome back, everybody, to Times Football Media Days 2026 edition, where today we'll be talking with each of the 11 football programs in Hall County about the upcoming season. I'm sports editor Bill Murphy. I'm joined by my dedicated sports writer, David Friedlander. But before we get started, we would like to say how grateful we are for the sponsorship of the event provided by Northeast Georgia Health Systems, along with our friends at Jackson EMC. Next, we're joined by Cherokee Bluff High. In 2025, the Bears finished 6-5 for now ninth-year head coach Tommy Jones. Coach Jones, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. First off, Coach Jones, tell us who you brought with you today and tell us a little bit about them.
Yeah, really excited about the guys that were able to come represent our football program today. We've got a number of guys that are worthy of that distinction, but I can't think of any four better than the ones that are here right here. To my right is Jackson Perkle. He's a running back for us. We'll also play some safety, defense. He'll be a three-year starter. He's made a lot of big plays for the Bears, and we're really excited about his senior year coming up. Beside him is Maddox Satelovich. Maddox is he's a tight end. He's an outside linebacker. He's also a top 5 long snapper in the state of Georgia, and fired up to bring Maddox here with us as well. Another guy that's played a lot of football for us over the past 4 years and started the bulk of 3 of those as well. Beside Maddox, it looks like we have Dylan Haley, referred to as DH. Dylan is a receiver. He's a DB, received a lot of distinctions. He's committed to the University of Tennessee right now. Made a lot of big plays for us on both sides of the ball. But the best thing is he's been an outstanding teammate through this whole process, and really glad he's got one more year with the Cherokee Bluff Bears. And then at the end of the table down there is Connor Cook. Connor, an outstanding player for us, plays linebacker. Will also play some H-back as well. And Connor last year set our school record for tackles in a single season with over 100, which is an outstanding number for a high school season. But more importantly than the stats that I could tell you about these guys is just the way they go about their business, their work ethic. Their connectedness. They're really a connected group. They care about each other, known each other for a long time. They've got all the intangibles, and again, really excited about these 4 being able to represent the Bluff today here at Media Day.
And Coach, when I was getting ready for this yesterday, I was just looking at your team. It just seems like you got a very well-balanced team between offensive talent, defensive talent. Talk about how you feel about both sides of the ball.
We do have a number of guys that are returning. It's always that's always a positive thing. We've also got some major holes that we need to fill, and we've got some answers that we need to find as quick as possible heading into the season. But we have some guys that have played football for us over the past 3 or 4 years. These guys here, and a handful of others as well. And we at Cherokee Bluff play our guys on both sides of the ball. So we don't have anybody really that's just an offensive or defensive player. That kind of helps out a lot when it comes to preparing guys on, to play on both sides of the ball that we'll need to have them play, and always a positive thing for us, we feel like.
And just throw this question down to the guys. How excited are you for another season of high school football? You've been preparing for this since the spring.
I'm definitely excited just because this is like our final ride together since we've been playing since Cherokee Bluff first started. I definitely say it's been fun. Just the whole journey been on the way. We, went to the Elite Eight together. Still fought through everything together. So I'm definitely really excited about this season.
And yeah, I'd really just say the same thing. It's nice, I'm excited to have one last ride with the people I've been playing with for almost 8 or 9 years. I can't even remember. But yeah, just nice to get to play with them again.
Yeah. I said the same thing too. I've been playing with these guys since 5th grade, so I just know you're finna go out here and do what we do this last season.
Just like they said, this is probably one of the most connected teams, the culture-wise that Cherokee Bluff's had in the past couple of years. So just being able to do it with them, and just since we've all been together and just one final ride.
Coach, when you look at you mentioned about all the guys that play two ways here. This group seems like it has a lot of guys who could really make major impacts on both sides of the ball. How much do you feel like that really helps you guys in terms of versatility and being able to mix and match some of these guys? I know Jackson in particular plays a lot at linebacker, but then you've got a couple newcomers, including Ryan Kohler, I know coming in does kind of the same thing. So being able to mix and match like that, how much do you feel like that gives you a little bit extra versatility?
Yeah, I feel like in high school football, really on any level, but in particular, I'm thinking of high school football, it really helps to be as multiple and as balanced as you can possibly be. And we do have a good number of guys that have the ability to play what we call our combo positions. That could be a running back, a linebacker, a tight end, a defensive lineman, sort of those kind of, we call them our big skill combo players. And when you have a lot of those guys, particular guys that have high football IQs, that have high football standards like these guys do, very advantageous because they can just do a lot of different things. You can move them around in a lot of different ways, and it's going to be our job to try to do that to the best of our ability this year.
And Coach Jones, what area do you think you're the most improved in from last season?
It's a great question. Feel like just up front, I feel like that we've got some guys on our offensive line that have done a great job this offseason in the weight room. And some of those guys played last year, but just to watch their overall improvement, and getting bigger, getting stronger, having some more confidence at some of those spots right there, I think that's really important to us. Also I think at some of our skill positions, we were a little bit worried coming into the season. The loss of Malcolm Millsap as one of our receivers was a big blow to us. And then we look at some of the skilled and receiver spots, and we've had some guys that have really stepped up through the offseason and kind of proven that they're ready to go.
And along those lines, one of those positions, skill positions you're talking about is at quarterback. And when you've got, this is where the versatility comes in. You got two different contenders there, and really, I guess, two kind of different styles of play too. So you got a lot to choose from there.
Yeah, a little bit. We do have two guys at the quarterback position that we feel are very capable. We feel like they can help us be successful offensively. C.J. Payne was here last year. He has the advantage of having a year under his belt. C.J. has just a tremendous upside. He's got a lot of arm talent. And he also has, the ability to beat you with his feet as well. He has the ability to run and find space as well. And it's been real satisfying and encouraging to see his progress, his development, and really his confidence in leading our offense from spring practice until this point. Kellen Mack has done a fantastic job. He has come in and he is a fast learner. He's competitive. He's driven to be his very best. CJ right now is taking the bulk of the reps with our first team. But in our program, every position is up for grabs, and it's a battle every single day, and those two guys continue to battle it out. But like I said, I feel really confident that either one of those guys has the ability to help us win football games, and we're excited that they're both Cherokee Bluff Bears.
And talk about this new region you're playing in. With 8-4A, you hold on to two local Hall County rivalries, two others from outside the county, and you no longer have to play Jefferson. What does that mean to you?
I think it's an outstanding region. You're talking about Oconee County and Monroe area. They're at any point in time they're going to be mentioned in the top 5 to 10 teams in the state of Georgia in 4A. We know that those guys are we're going to have to go through them to have success in our region, and excited about the opportunity to play them. And then you've also got some other really quality programs. East Hall is definitely on the rise. East Jackson's had, some multiple good years in a row. West Hall continues to improve consistently. So it's going to be a good region. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're excited to be a part of it.
When we're talking schedules also, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask about playing the boys from Spout Springs Road a little bit for the first time ever, particularly these guys. I know they probably grew up playing youth ball with some of those guys here, so how fun's that going to be?
I think it's definitely one of those things where it's an exciting new game to play, but at the end of the day, it's just another game to play. One of those things where you don't hype it up as much. At least in a team, you don't want to change anything. You just keep what's working and just play the next play.
Yeah, kind of the same thing. Like, I've known them my whole life, and it's going to be fun to be able to face them in a game, but it's just another game. I'm not going to make it bigger than it is.
Nah, just like what he said, it's just another game.
I mean, outside of the football aspect, I think it's just great for the community just to be able to come out and just support two good football teams for the first time in Cherokee Bluff's history. Just be able to come out and watch some good teams play football.
All right. Well, we'd like to thank Cherokee Bluff for joining us today. Thank you, guys, and the fans. Make sure to come out and enjoy watching Cherokee Bluff play this year at Yona Field. Thank you, guys.